Responsible tourism would say force the tourists to respect other people's way of life and culture. This is the Gambia Experience's concept of developing tourism in the Gambia, but living the natural beauty of the Gambia the way it is for generations yet to come to enjoy. The Gambia is a developing country, people are poor, and I tell you what, most people here live below poverty line, and people really need help. So, as I always say, every little helps.
The Gambia Experience runs the School Development Fund, where clients have donated money to help the schools in the Gambia. And every year schools write to us saying they need, it might be they need a well, or they need a toilet block, or they need the staff quarters renovated. And our staff in the Gambia select projects that they think we can help, and we give the money to the project. And then the Ministry of Education in the Gambia oversee that project.
A lot of people just don't have any.
Yeah, this is why a lot of people will not be at school, because their parents can't afford.
Yes.
Yeah.
Education is not free in the Gambia, and therefore it's not compulsory. It's not fair for the other to stay at home, not going to school because of lack of finance, because everyone should be given equal opportunities to access to education.
School built at Dairu Hairu. I first found out about the need for a school there from some Gambia Experience clients who wrote into us saying they'd visited this school and what awful conditions the teachers were working in. We walked into this very dark room, and there was one teacher there with about 15 students sitting on benches in amongst some rubble, with one of the walls looking as if it was going to fall down on them. The village, when they heard that the project was going to happen, they set up a committee to oversee the project and to help facilitate the school build coming together. The community have got behind the project in a wonderful way. They're all helping with building the blocks that were needed.
Not everything has to be done by the donors, like from the foundation, from the block making to the foundation is done by the community.
They've been really supportive and very pleased with the progress that's being made.
Those days it was called a school, but it's not a school. Now they can say they have a school.
Nyodema, to raise money for the projects out in the Gambia, have put on a lot of music festivals and events, and very much with the theme of world music. And now, in the last year, we've also set up a drumming group. So once a week we all meet and have a workshop with Cristiano from Hands on Skin. Many schools in the UK are seeking to twin with Gambian schools. A client contacted us a little while ago looking for a school to twin with, and I suggested Xavier. It was a lovely little nursery school that was run very well.
Up, down, down, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle.
So she came out and visited, spent some time with the school, and then when she returned back to England, her school had an Africa Week. With the money raised from that week, they bought presents that we're now distributing for each child in the school.
I got a band, my band is land. Listen to my flute, flow, 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 flow.
Many of the schools in Gambia are very large. We're visiting here so we can take photographs back and show schools in the UK. This particular school, they really would love to twin with a school in the UK. With school twinning, it's not just about raising money and sending money out here. It's very much to benefit to both schools if there's a cultural exchange and the children can learn from each other. For instance, Jolly Phonics is something that Nyodema introduced to the schools in Jeddah. And that's proved a very successful way of teaching the children English, English being the official language of the Gambia. Many children in the Gambia suffer from malnutrition. That is a big problem here. So we have encouraged schools to grow vegetables for the children. This particular school at Jeddah, they've just started this vegetable garden. They've already taken some crops in of sorrel and okra. We're hoping that that will grow from there to supplement the children's diet. One of the problems with the vegetable garden is the lack of local water. There is a well here that they use, but it actually belongs to another school. And they're very upset about how much water is now being taken. That's causing a bit of a problem. So they really need a well of their own that they can use for the children to drink, to wash their hands, and obviously for the vegetable garden itself. The driving force behind Nyodema starting in the first place was our concern for how much malaria was affecting the children. Not just the mortality rate, but also the continually being ill from malaria, missing school, and how it generally wears the body out here, where people time and time again suffer from malaria infections. So our first fundraiser was to buy mosquito nets for the whole of the nursery school at Jeddah. And it was wonderful when we did raise the money and we gave out the nets to see all the children with their own nets walking home, a sea of blue netting leaving the school and passing throughout the village.
Thank you very much.
We always encourage people to visit schools and to give what they can to help the schools.
You know, tourists are really highly welcome to bring school materials. That really helps a lot.
All the schools are very much in need of things such as chalk, pencils, exercise books. They're very limited resources here, so any little bit of help really does go a long way.